Welcome to another episode of Hockey Ultimate Talk, where today we're going to be talking about Team of the Season Week 2, the real-life playoff race here in the NHL, and Henreek, something extremely important that we need to talk about, the new XP path, which is kind of a disappointment. How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. I think we're going to start with the XP path, right? Because, I'm going to say it right now. I just hate the fact that it's all alumni players.
I feel like people are clicking on this. They're going to go, what are they going to complain about today? And then that's what they're going to hear. But look, I don't think it's like the biggest deal that it's an alumni player. I don't think it's the end of the world or anything. But like, I just don't think the packs are good enough, personally.
Also that, yeah. I was going to say, like, it doesn't feel like the overalls have gone up high enough for the packs, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we need 91 overalls in order to make any of the cards that are currently out right now. The OV, the Team of the Season, whatever. And the 50-50 chance packs only go up to a 90 as it is. So, like, that's kind of...
Like, I thought they were going to be, like, 91.
It should have been 86, 91.
Yep, 100%.
Right, should have gone up by 2.
Because you got to remember, this is going to end in basically June, this XP path.
Yeah.
So, what's going to be the overalls for the next XP path, right? Like, is it going to be 91? Like, I mean...
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. And, like, Jason Arnott at the end is mid.
I mean, obviously, okay. I'm happy because it's a devil, but...
Of course. And, like, the next one's probably going to be a shark, because, like, you know, let's be real.
Then it almost does feel like that is kind of what they're doing. Because, I mean, think about it. You got a Red Wing, right? Like, imagine.
I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see what happens. Taking a look at Jason Arnott. I mean, it's not that he has a bad card or anything like that, right? Like, 6'5", 99 faceoffs, 95 speed and excel. But this is, like, he's 96 overall, and you could get a better card from the last couple of events, I feel like.
I agree. I mean, especially, well, we talked about it a lot, warp speed, right? I mean...
Yeah, and they kind of just, and we've said it a bunch, but they kind of screwed everything over with warp speed. The fact that you have to pay for the abilities on the Jason Arnott, yeah, I don't know. I don't think this card is going to be...
That's what I was going to say, too. Like, I feel like at this point, especially at this point, the XP card, like the main one at the end, it should be free abilities. I mean, so many cards have free abilities. Why would it not have free abilities, right?
Free abilities, it should be a choice pack, in my opinion. You gotta do more than one card, because everyone has the same team.
How about this? I mean, why don't you just make it where, if you want to do, I mean, they love alumni, right? What if you just made it where, like, you know, you got, you know, the same amount of XP cards, but then, like, doubled. You have, you know, current players, alumni, and then you have 2 players. Like you said, a choice pack of an alumni at the end, and then a current player for XP, right? For the XP path.
You could do something like that. Like, it does feel like everyone's team is the same. It does,
exactly.
Right?
Yep. Everyone gets a new XP card, and that's it.
This is a problem that we had way back when we got the daily login legends.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, but
everyone had the same team. There's no reason to open packs, and that's where we're at right now. Everyone has the same team, the same players. It was a big problem when Team of the Season Week 1 came out with the McDavid, and all the players who had Team of the Year also got Team of the Season. You know, it's a problem that's not necessarily like the biggest issue in the world, but it gets to a point where you might as well just be playing online versus, as everyone's going to have the same team.
No, you're definitely right. And I don't know, like, do they do that on purpose so everyone kind of is on, like, even, like, playing field, you think, maybe, or...
Well, if we want to get into it, and we can discuss super quickly here, I did a video that came out yesterday where I built a team in 90 minutes.
Yep.
And I'm not going to lie to you, like, my team in 90 minutes shouldn't be as good as it is. So, like, they are definitely keeping people... I guess on track here, because like in 90 minutes I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 88 or better in 90 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. 90 minutes.
I had Ovi up to a 93. I had Simone Gagne at a 90. I had Rudolph Spelsters at a 90. Alex Vlasic at an 89. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say like, hey, I got Team of the Seasons and fantasy at 99 and everything, but for 90 minutes. You know, you sit down and you play the game, you have, you know, an hour of free time, and you have a team that you can take into any mode. I mean, they're doing a good job at that, but at the same time, I have Ovi.
Yeah.
And I have the XP cards, and you know what I mean? It's...
No, I definitely agree with you. And, like, I just feel like, I mean, I'm glad they made the XP path longer now, too. Like, a little bit with the bonus tiers. Like, that's nice.
Great that they tiers. Love that. They should be doing that every week, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. So, I mean, clearly, like, I mean, I guess at least they're making some adjustments, right? I mean, like they're not, like, just, like, it's complete, just copy-paste, right? Because it obviously had been the last couple. But, and it just, another huge issue, obviously, though, is that everyone's finishing it really quick because everyone saved the XP.
Yeah. I've already played against Jason and they came out less than a week ago, right?
Yeah,
So,
I've had many people like say that. Oh yeah, I have him, or I got him yesterday,
Yeah.
got him today. Like it's, I don't know. Personally, I didn't want to do that. Like I didn't want to like just save weeks of XP and just be done with it. 'Cause I don't know. I personally don't like that. You don't save it.
Well, yeah, you have nothing to play
Yeah,
for.
exactly. You don't do it obviously, right? Right. You don't.
I had I think I had one tier. Saved.
Yeah. I think that's all I did as well. But like some people were saying I'm a tier 38 after like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Yeah.
No. So I saved one tier just so that way I could do pack opening.
Right.
The day after release. Right. I get those extra packs, the extra collectibles and whatnot.
Exactly.
So.
What I was actually gonna ask, I forgot. So with your team you made yesterday, so you did it in 90 minutes. I wonder like how good your team could be if you did that for like a day or something. One day of like just grinding.
24 hours just sitting down and doing it.
How good how could it get, you think?
If I were to do that right now, sit down for 24 hours, just play 24 hours straight, probably all 90 plus.
You think, right?
Yeah.
Because
of the XP path and the objective.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You'd pretty much finish the XP path. You'd probably have R in it, let's be real.
It'd be close, yeah, honestly.
Like if you play 24 hours,
playing,
online and all that, even just squad battles, whatever. Yeah, no, that'd be kind of crazy
right?
to think about. But yeah, like I don't understand like the bonus like tiers, and then it's just like 80. It's 86 plus, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, or no, it's 85 plus. My fault.
Is it 85?
Yeah, it's 85. I thought it was 86. My fault. 85 plus. Like, I'm sorry. Think about it. It's gonna be May when we're getting to that tier. Like, and it's 85 plus. Like, the next event. What do you think the trade-ins are going to be for the next event after Team of the Season? Right? Like, is it going to be like to make the the car, if they do the same format, is it going to be 86 is required, 87s, and then 91s?
It's not going to be 85s is the problem.
Yeah, it definitely won't be 85s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just, I think at least a +1 to all the packs probably is what they should have done.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, again, I don't think that the XP path is, I mean, imagine if we're still dealing with the first week, right? Like, we're definitely way better off than we were at that point. It just doesn't feel like it's caught up to where we are with the progression. That's all.
No, it definitely hasn't, which is really strange. Like I don't know.
We're getting guaranteed 86 overall players at tier 20. Was that tier 28? You get 2 random 86 overall players.
Yeah.
The hell am I doing with that?
That's the thing. Yeah, like they're not useful. I mean, they're just not.
They have 0 value.
Yep.
It's just cards for the sake of getting cards. Is what it feels like.
And I'm pretty sure, like the packs, unless they're labeled incorrectly, right? But like I'm pretty sure like,
they are labeled incorrectly.
Oh, okay, like the premium pack, I was gonna say because it's the same as the last, but it's not actually.
Yeah, it is. We have talked about that for whatever reason. The packs descriptions, whether it's in the store or the ones that you earn, they're just not keeping up with them.
Yeah.
So the descriptions are incorrect, and they have been all year. With that being said, you are still guaranteed what they guarantee you. Right, so if the pack says you're guaranteed 381 or better, you are guaranteed that, but in reality, it's more like 3 guaranteed 84 or better.
Better, at least. At least it's not false advertising where you're getting worse, right? Then we have a problem, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm hoping that they can get on top of that, but like,
because they're just being
you look at some of the packs that they release, and it makes 0 sense.
Yeah, I mean, one of the packs he released recently, I know this one's actually kind of like a big deal, though, right? Isn't it the one where like you're guaranteed, 2 86 pluses, but it's actually just an 86 and 87, right?
Yeah, see, like that, I don't like that.
That's bad, actually.
Yep.
Like that can't be.
If you take a look at the promo packs right now.
Yeah, I'm looking.
There's the 10x player choice pack. The description says each round guarantees you at least an 80 or better. But if you look at the description, you are guaranteed 84.
84 plus, yeah. So it should really say each round guarantees you probably 84 or better, right?
Yeah.
Realistically.
Or the mini ultimate booster pack, 780 plus guaranteed, but again, you're guaranteed 84.
84 plus, yeah.
So it's just not, they're just not updating the description of these packs, and it makes you go, well, I'm not going to buy that. Why would I, and I will say, like, I opened up the ultimate team boost pack, I opened up that million coin pack, I opened up all these packs. They're not good. You shouldn't be opening them.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely not good.
But like, if you are somebody who's just getting the game, you're like, all right, I have my pre-order points or whatever. You get the ultimate edition, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
You have 4,600 points, and you look at the store. You're guaranteed an 80. Well, you're not gonna buy that pack.
No, exactly. Like you would think that they would. It's funny. You'd think they would actually want to update, like because it would look better. It would make it look better.
Also, I want to say, hey, everyone who said, and I got bombarded with shit because I said that team builders weren't coming last week, because the packs were in the store, right?
Yeah.
People were like, oh, you're an idiot. Obviously, they're coming out.
Yep.
They didn't come out.
Yeah, I mean,
now they could come out today.
Yeah.
We're expecting it to be after Team of the Season, but it could be today. There's, it's definitely possible.
You never know, because again, it's not like they have like event cards coming out, right? Technically, so
yeah. but like, y'all don't gotta DM me about these things. It ain't that serious.
That's pretty funny, actually. I don't know
Like,
about.
oh yeah, team builders probably aren't coming this week. Well, they put the packs in the store. Obviously, they are.
No,
and then they didn't come.
And then it's funny because now like they put the X Factor packs, and people were saying, "Wait, are X Factors coming now?" Like, okay.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. X Factor packs in the store.
Yeah.
No, guys, you're doing this. Get games out on EA Play now.
Yeah, that's also it. 100%. Yep.
Games out on EA Play. They're giving people a chance to get these cards.
Yep. 100%.
They want people to spend money.
I mean, dude. I mean, let's take a second about the packs for a second. I mean, dude, if you go to the store, I mean, there is so many tabs.
There's only like 74 or something like that out. That's not that bad.
No, I'm gonna actually count. You got 4.
Well, the problem
5,
is you've already
6,
opened
7,
some of them though.
8,
Some of them are
9,
missing.
10. Not many though. Probably like 1 or 2 I've opened. 11,
All the
12.
free stuff too. Don't forget about those.
True.
Those disappear
13,
for good.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Keep it
21,
going.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I guess 26 was the 4 years, obviously, I already counted. So 26.
Then there's that jersey pack in the store. That's 27.
Yep. The free
You
OV.
obviously already opened. The free pack from EA Play.
Yep. That's 29.
28.
Well, I'm including the
Oh yeah, free OV. Free
That's
OV.
what I
Yeah.
meant, yeah. So
And then
29.
their daily team of the season pack.
So 30.
So yeah, you know. And then there's an extra tab with just additional packs too that are just repeat packs for the 4U tab.
Yeah, exactly. 4U is crazy. I'm sorry. Like, why do they need to have a 4U for packs? It's just funny. I don't know. Like, think about like that's what they added to like they literally added that to HUT. Like they had a patch where they added that to the mode. Like, isn't that funny? But they couldn't add repeat XP rewards, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's just funny.
We didn't need an update for that.
No, I definitely agree with you.
Somebody said the free EA Play pack I redeemed, but I didn't get it. It should be in your For You page, actually.
Yeah, that's where I saw it and got it. I don't know.
That's where it was for me, yeah.
I know some people have been having issues with it, but I got it pretty, like, right away, I would say.
Yeah, it was just in my For You thing.
Yeah.
So,
exactly. Yeah. I think it was actually, it might have been in the EA Play section for me. I don't remember, but I obviously got it.
I mean, yeah, either way.
But yeah,
either way,
the XP,
disappointing.
What do you think about the
XP path, in my opinion.
sets? Like, it's kind of like, again, like the same, basically, right?
Yeah, again, here's it's just copy-paste, right?
Yeah.
And it's not that it's bad. We just need variety.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like,
we don't want to do the same thing every month, every week, you know.
I
what
mean, like, how
that's
about like we just like change the packs up, right? Like in the sets, like why is it's always the Grand pack, it's the Prime pack, the Premium pack, the Superior. Like, can we get like some different like packs? And like, I just wish it really did say what was in these packs, because again, I don't know until you make them.
Yeah.
Obviously, some of them you can tell. Because,
and like I feel for the people who watch us every week and just hear us complain and bitch. I feel for you, because I would hate to listen to it. I really would. I would hate, like, there's nothing I hate more than
people complaining,
trying to get away from
right?
the negativity and complaining, and then
for sure
putting something on and it's just like, oh my god.
Well, we're not like whining though. We're just talking. We're just talking about it.
I know, but like, there are some positives to it, right? Like there are, but like, holy crap, can we just speed it along here? It feels like they want progression to be slow and fast at the same time.
Right. Because, I mean, think about it. You got 96s, right, for the XP path, but then you're stuck in the sets, or your highest for the choice pack is 86 plus. You know, like, it should probably be like 88 plus, if we're being honest.
Yeah. We'll release, new Game Breakers cards at 95 overall.
But the MSPs are 94.
That you can make right now is a 93.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right, like it
just seems kind of back and forth, right? Like, it's like they want it to be like, here are the end game cards, but no, not yet. It's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, and it doesn't. I have said this so much, but like, it does feel like there was a plan in place and
kind of got changed. Yep.
Yeah, and that's just how it feels,
Oh, for sure. I mean,
now with that being said, the cover athlete sets are out, guys, and here's the thing: you guys get a 93 overall cover athlete card if you just do the objectives in the moments.
Yeah. 93
overall cover athlete for free. Fucking do that.
No, seriously.
Do it. Or if you're trying to get Ovi or something, I know by the time this comes out, Ovi will be gone. But like, you could have gotten, I think, 5 88s and a bunch of 86s and a 90 that could have gone towards the Ovi.
I gotta say, yeah, that was very nice. Like, I did all the moments already. Like, it's extremely worth it. Like, I mean, that's a huge W. That was definitely for the EA Play people. You gotta think, right?
Absolutely, 100%, and like, that's good.
Yeah,
like, that's what they should be.
Not gonna complain. Yeah, for sure. Like, and personally, I was really happy to see that they released like other stuff besides Team of the Season. And I thought it was pretty cool they released the cover athlete cards again.
with that being said, I'm still disappointed with how Team of the Season is being done.
Yeah.
This is not Team of the Season. This is Line of the Week.
Yeah.
I am very disappointed.
It's no, you know what it is? It's essentially just Team of the Year. Again.
Well, no, it's not even just Team of the Year. Team of the Week does the same thing though. You get 6
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Like they've gotten rid of the team of the blank, right?
But
before it used to be 20 players because it's a full lineup.
But this is what it was last year, though, was it not?
No,
You sure?
because we got stuff on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
What did we get? Team of the Season cards?
Other players.
We did?
Yes.
I don't even remember, I guess. That's crazy.
Dude, there was almost like 60 or 70 Team of the Season cards last year.
How many are there so far?
12?
Okay, well, I'm talking about the event cards, too, the other ones.
Okay, so 24.
Yeah. And then, obviously, if you add another week, right, it won't be that many more.
That'd be 36.
Yeah. So it'll be like half, right, of what
Yeah.
last year's was, which is crazy.
One sec, I'll pull it up. I'll tell you how many Team of the Season we had last year.
Okay.
I think we already did this, but
I think we
we'll,
did, yeah. But you could obviously just, remind.
we'll check because why not? But yeah, they have cut back tremendously on the amount of Team of the Season cards.
Yeah.
And that is, for me anyways, an issue.
No, I agree. I mean, Team of the Season is, should be one of the most exciting events. Like, think about it. I remember, like, the last time they had Team of the Year, right, when it wasn't, like, Team of the Season, NHL 19.
Yeah.
Dude, that was, like, the event. Everyone was so pumped for that. Like, everyone had, like, 800-plus viewers. Like, it was crazy. Now it's just like, oh, Team of the Season's out. Whatever. It doesn't really feel like people care that much about it anymore. And I think, a big reason is, well, Team of the Year happened, and then Team of the Season just doesn't feel as impactful with lack of cards, right? I mean,
I would like to apologize. I was wrong about last year. There was 37 cards released last year for Team of the Season.
okay.
However, we're looking at so you had your MSPs and your event cards,
Yep.
but there were cards released on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Random, just like 1 or 2 cards that were randomly released.
Okay. Interesting.
Like the hypothetical Sammy Niku at a 92.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure.
But yeah, apologies on that. I must be thinking of the year before.
Probably 23, yeah. 23, I think, had a lot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, apologies on that. Hey, I was wrong. It happens a lot.
I mean,
I'm
the years
very
blend
dumb.
together, really, they do.
You got that right, unfortunately. They do blend together.
But yeah, and what Corey said as well in the chat, all year they've done this, and it makes no sense with the line of the week. And one of Pasta, Nylander, or Brat is going to miss out on Team of the Season because it's a line of the season. It's true. Like, there's going to be some really good players that don't get Team of the Season. Like, Eichel, he might not get it. And that's crazy. It's 93 points. Like,
yeah, I don't know, man. And, like, if you're looking at, like, young stars and stuff, like, there's so many young players that deserve a card that aren't going to get it.
Celebrini, he should get a card. Hudson should get a card. Like, if they don't, that's shocking. Wolf, he should definitely get a card. Michkov should get a card.
I'm fighting for Marco Kasper considering what he's
done
in January.
He should. No, absolutely. I agree with you.
He's so good. He's so good.
I know.
love him.
He's been awesome for you guys.
But like, it's just so apologies on me getting that wrong. The amount of cards last year. At the same time, there should still be more cards.
For sure. Yeah. No question. I mean,
it's Team of the Season.
It almost feels like they are like doing less because they're like, oh well, you know what? We're going to have less so we can have MSP art on them. It almost feels like that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like, yeah, like.
Well, no, last year, though, so looking at the MSP art, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so there's going to be more. You think there's going to be more this year. I don't know. What's week 3 going to even be? Is it gonna...
I mean, yeah, what is week 3? That's a good point.
Like, is it really going to be third team? I don't think so, Loki. I feel it's going to be like, I don't know. I think it's going to be rookie or young gun or something. I don't know.
It's got to be.
Right?
Or, what was it last year? Was it a community vote?
I think it was community, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's safe to say they're not doing that this year, considering it comes out in 3 days. 2 days. 2 days.
Yeah. Wait.
2 days, because it's a holiday.
I was going to just say, yeah. Is it going to be in 2 days or no?
I mean, I would assume so.
Well, this expires on the 18th, it says, though, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the stuff is not going to leave PAX a day early.
Oh, I guess we should ask about that then, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. I really don't. Like, and that's the thing. Like, another thing is they don't even like talk about it. Like, they don't even hype it up anymore on Twitter. Like, they don't say like, oh, week 2 tomorrow, or expect this tomorrow. Like, no, it's like all of a sudden 5 hits on Friday. Oh, Team of the Season. Here it is. Like,
yeah, I don't think that they care this year. I don't.
It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, unfortunately, really, because again, I like Team of the Season, and like you said, just release a ton of players. Who really cares? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, at this point in the year, it's again what you could do if you don't want them all to be 94
Yeah.
overall, lower overall.
Exactly, and they
Like,
can
that
still
was-
get upgrades.
Like remember watching when we were younger, you know, Bacon would do that giant pack
Yep.
opening. He pulled like an 88 team of the year.
Yeah.
Bro, who cares? You pulled the team of the year. That's sick.
No,
like,
exactly. I agree with you. Bring back the
I don't
teal,
know.
the teal team of the years.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
We don't need the fancy card art for every card. That's all.
No, we don't. I agree with you. Like, I mean, not every like there's enough fancy cards like the 99 Ovechkin, the team of the years. You know, like you don't need to have every single card have fancy card art. Like, it's really okay.
That's one thing I will say. People are kind of weird about that. Like, if they won't use a certain card because they don't like the card art.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand.
No,
that
that's
personally.
ridiculous. I'm sorry. That is ridiculous. I worry about the card, the stats. That's what I'm worried about in the player. I'm not worried about what it looks like if it moves enough for me. You know, it's okay.
Yeah, like I think it was the sharpshooters. People were like, "Oh, I fucking hate the sharpshooter," or I'm not making any of them. And it's like, but okay, like
the art does suck for that event, I will say.
sure
but,
it does, absolutely. But like, you have Leafs fans saying they're not making Nylander because they don't like the art.
I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous. That is. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I just think it's funny. That's
No,
all.
it is. It is. You're right. It is funny though. So I mean,
At the end of the day, I mean, team of the season kind of fell flat this year.
so then they had the team of the season world, right? Like for like the other cards, like the 6
Yeah.
cards. Like so then
And you can't make any of them.
I was gonna say that again. Yeah, just big mistake. I think
I agree.
you should at least have
I
a.
wonder, hey, maybe week 3 something comes out and it's like, okay, now we're gonna be able to let you do whatever you want and make everyone you want. But
Yeah, but like why? But then you'd feel like why couldn't we?
I know,
week 2
I know,
and 1,
but, like,
right?
What are we doing? Yeah.
So it's a really weird thing. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand why they don't release more. Like they could do honorable mentions. They could be like, oh, like this player was, you know, like advanced, like fastest skater in the league or something. Like he had the fastest burst or something, and like I don't know, just like random
Nate
shit.
has a good point too. You used to be able to make like random packs.
Yes.
Where like you get a choice, or you can buy one in the store or something.
Yes.
That's not like that hasn't happened.
But what's funny is like, why wouldn't they want that? Like that's a way to
Right,
make
like-
more money.
That's the thing. Like I don't understand it from their point,
Yeah.
and I don't understand it like. I bought the team of the year pack. I ended up getting MPP, and that sucked, but I got it.
It was 1 million coins, wasn't it?
Yeah. But like I bought it for content.
Right, exactly. I mean, because they used to literally sell. I think back in was it either 23 or 22. Yeah, you could literally go to the store and buy a choice pack of 3, or even just one, even if you got just one in it, and it was like 400K
they
or
just
something.
didn't do that.
Wasn't even that
It's really
much.
strange.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't get it. I really don't. Just
I'm on the wild card screen right now.
Yeah.
Where it says earn rewards, and I'm still just like still waiting for it. You know.
waiting for the Crosby.
I'm just earn wildcard points to complete reward levels, and it says there's a wildcard choice pack and coins available. Can't get either of those.
Maybe
What
soon
are we
though.
doing here?
Maybe soon, right?
Maybe soon.
They just literally turned wild card into like basically another just objectives essentially,
No, it's literally Hut Rush.
or that, yeah, but worse.
Dude, it's mascot wildcard. I'm pretty sure, or yeah, it's mascots. I'm pretty sure somebody said there was money pucks.
Yeah, there is.
Bro, it's Rush. They just removed Rush and put this in and called it Rush or wildcard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like-
I don't know why it turned into that. Like, it just doesn't make because it's just so funny. The first week of wildcard, oh my god, it was good.
It was good. Like, what are we doing?
Literally,
Literally.
you got like card, you got an 84 Johnston. I mean, it was good. Like,
You could trade that in and one of the cards that you got from pre-order to get a
Yeah.
bound card, and you got one back, and it literally worked perfect, how it should have worked. And then they're like, nah.
like, why not give a team of the season? Like, not like what the MSP art ones, but one
Yeah,
random
okay, but you
event
could earn
one.
one of the
Yeah.
one random non-MSP team of the season.
Yeah, is that a problem? I don't.
Worse than Rush? It is worse than Rush, and by the way, I've been saying that, and nobody wanted to agree with me. But
No.
it takes longer than Hut Rush did, and you get worse rewards.
No, exactly.
And now the gameplay is the exact same.
Yep, 100%.
I'm just throwing that out there. It's so frustrating.
Like, I wish they kept Rush at this point.
At least with Hut Rush, you were guaranteed, packs and
You were
coins
getting
and players,
more
and
easily.
you were getting much more last.
Easily, even if you can say it wasn't great packs, but there was more.
At least, no, but you were getting stuff.
For sure. It's wild.
Last year, I'm not even joking. I think it was it the awards event? You could get a MSP just by playing the 2 weeks of Rush.
Yeah.
I think it was the awards event. You got enough stuff from just everything you did in Heart Rush over the 2 weeks for an MSP.
Crazy.
You think you're gonna get that at a wild card?
No, absolutely not. Now, think about
No.
it. Wild card, even like for regular events, you don't get enough, obviously. And now for team of the season, do you even get enough for a 91? How many collectibles do you get? I forgot.
No, I believe you get 22 collectibles.
Yeah, so you don't even get enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 15, 18, 22. So we get 44 in total, which would be enough for 191 and 287s.
Yeah,
over
which,
2 weeks.
okay, yeah, I know moments, but we're talking about just strictly wild card, obviously. Which is just...
Yeah, you get moments and objectives, but like what we're saying is, you get that only from wildcard,
Yeah.
whereas last year with Rush, you would have gotten those collectibles, and you would have gotten players, and you would have gotten event cards.
Exactly.
You would have gotten packs that give you a chance at something. You would have gotten power-up collectibles. You would have gotten, there was, I know, Heart Rush was a problem. People didn't like it, and that's fine. But to say that it should have been removed and replaced with whatever the hell we have now is,
Yeah, not it.
it just doesn't make any sense.
No, I agree with you.
They butchered moments? Oh, absolutely they did. Do you guys remember that one game with Eric Lindros where he got 8 hits? That's a great memory of mine when he had 8 hits in a hockey game.
Yeah, that's...
Bro, what?
That's the thing, like, because...
We're just doing... they've changed... So, moments was... what was it? Challenges before?
Yeah, it was just hot
Yeah, so
challenges.
you did it was challenges. Okay, we're going to change it to hut moments and make it more, replaying the past and recreating
Yeah.
history. And now it's just back to hut challenges.
Yep. Wait, do you see on the hot moments like thing? There's like there's like it's like content screen now. You can like slide. There's slides.
Oh, yeah, it's been there.
How long has that been there? I feel like I never saw it before.
That's 'cause how often do you do your moments?
I feel like there's only just one picture usually at a time though. I thought.
Well, it's just, so what are the 2 pictures of?
OV and team of the season.
Yeah, see, I'll see if I can share my screen for you. Okay.
Why are you making me like I'm an idiot?
No, just trust me on this.
I'm scared. What are you gonna show? Oh my god, that's it. Leaked. Everything leaked.
Oh, my bad. Yep. I screwed that up.
What are you doing? All right, I'm here. I
All
see
right,
it.
you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can't scroll.
Oh yeah, no, I can't either.
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Was
It
that
just does it automatically.
wasn't that an issue with the content screen at first this year too? I thought maybe.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. So it's having the same problems. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to point out. Is that it's having the same problems. That it's having.
Yeah.
They just haven't fixed it. But
Yeah, not ideal. What are your thoughts on the recent content of like the little haha supernatural, all the wolves and all the what was it? It was another one they did recently with like
the April Fool's laugh, Lawton laugh.
yeah. What are your thoughts on that kind of stuff?
Joking.
Yeah,
Joking.
yep.
Here's the thing: people want more content, and they're basically just like, "All right, you want more content? We'll fucking troll ya.
Yeah.
Here you go, more content. Enjoy the Tim Wolf card."
Yeah. No, like it's because then when you
You know what? One of my mods loves wolves, and he's like, "I'm getting every one of them.
Oh, that's
every
funny.
player's gonna be on my
Yeah.
team." So you know what? Good for him. But
I know what you mean though, because like you're getting guys like Tim Wolf, David Wolf, all these guys, right? Not saying they're
no,
like
these guys are higher rated than Nick.
that's what I was gonna just say. Yeah, like that's the problem, right? Like, come on. Yeah, and a lot of like even current players, they're higher like rated than that should have upgrades, right? It's I don't know. Like they're the same
Yes,
overall as Nylander right now.
Yeah, no. Well, let's be real though. Burned Wolf is definitely better of a defenseman than Chris Chelios ever was.
Easily. I don't think you even argue that.
Yeah, better than team of the year Poulin or Heisey.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, Heisey did. I can't believe she hasn't got an upgrade still. I actually can't believe, and she's probably not gonna get one during this event.
probably not. No, because all the women
Yep.
have already come out.
Crazy.
And then the Stanley Cup event we were expecting.
I was gonna say, you think it's gonna be this Thursday or Friday?
I mean, what else are they gonna do? You know what I mean?
the playoffs start this Saturday. So like,
Yeah.
what are we waiting? You know what I mean? You're gonna wait till like.
That could be today's content. Maybe we get Stanley Cup cards today.
I wouldn't be. Well, I guess all the series aren't set yet, though, right?
No, but you could do like, I guess
Yeah.
the ones that are set.
You could, yeah, but there's not many. Well, I mean, I guess you could just give cards to the. It doesn't really matter who they're playing, right? In theory, you can just give cards to the teams
Yeah,
that
just
are
give them
clinched.
cards. Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
yeah. Because as long as they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's very true. Playoff predictors. I'm like, I don't know why they stopped doing that too. Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
I feel for anyone. I already said this, but I feel for anyone who watches us because all we do is bitch and complain. But like, it's warranted. I'm sorry, it's warranted.
no, it is. It is confirmed.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, there will be a week 3 team of the season confirmed.
Yes, there is a 3-week. And also, I didn't bring this up, but I just want to apologize to everyone for the delay on this episode of the podcast. One of my cats is a blood donor for the local animal hospital here, and he had to go in yesterday and give blood, and we had to wait for him to wake up after being under anesthetic. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, Reek. Love that. No, nice. Nice.
I'm sorry. Okay, I can't control it. The alerts are muted. I don't know how that goes off. Blame Terrio, not my fault.
You know, it's always something though.
It is always something.
Maybe I should just take over the podcast.
Maybe, yeah.
Do it on my channel.
Yeah, honestly, just call it Hockey Ultimate Talk. Just Thrash. That's what it should be called.
Hockey Ultimate Thrash.
Yeah, that sounds better, honestly, I think, to be honest. Thrash hasn't had a nice, heartfelt moment, and you ruin it. Oh, having a...
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is, you know. You don't care.
I do care, okay? You know I care. All right, I love cats, all right? Come on.
My Wings are officially out of the playoffs. I'm feeling down about myself, and you just have to go and make it even worse here.
Don't feel bad.
Speaking of the Red Wings finally getting eliminated, finally. Hung on there for a long time, longer than they should have. Wings are officially out. Montreal looks like they're... I mean, look, they didn't clinch it last night.
No.
There's still a shot.
I'm sorry. If they don't actually make it, biggest stroke. Like, actually biggest stroke.
Montreal and Columbus for that final wild card. If Montreal does not get a point in their final game, Columbus wins their final 2.
In regulation, though. They have to win it in regulation, Columbus.
Do they have to win both? No, they only need to win one in reg.
No, they got to win both.
Do they?
Yeah, because the Habs would have the tiebreaker. Because it's...
Oh, do they have more, like, ROWs?
Yeah, they do by a lot.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah.
So they need both. Okay.
Yep.
All right, well, let's go Columbus.
I mean, they're playing the Flyers and the Islanders. Like, they're definitely winnable games. Like,
you know what? I don't even care who makes it between the two.
I don't
just
really
want it to
either.
be, like, chaos at the very
I
end.
need it to be, like, comes down to the last game. That's what I need.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like,
That's what I
give
want.
me...
I don't care, like, if Montreal ends up making it, they make it, but I want that, you know.
For sure. You want chaos.
Yes. Chaos is fun.
Right. Like, I mean, who wants just, like, the last couple, days of the season, games mean nothing, right? You want action. You do.
Yep. Looks like the Red Wings will be picking around 12 to 14 for their pick for this year in the draft. Wonderful.
That sucks. Yeah, no, that is pretty rough. Because it's just like...
Montreal loses out. Yeah, Montreal only has one more game left. So if they lose that game and Columbus wins both games in regulation, Columbus makes the playoffs.
Yeah. I think all the series get locked in today. I'm saying it. I was basically saying, I guess, like, everything's going to be determined by today. I mean, I guess it could happen, right, in theory.
Yeah. I don't know. Detroit still got 2 games left, man. Let's see if they can do it. You know? Here's the thing. I watched the game last night, the Wings. Even though they're eliminated, watch the game. They're my team. Love them.
They won, right?
Well, yeah, they won. They beat Dallas. But Albert Johansson scores. Lucas Raymond scores.
Yep.
Moritz Seider scores. Marco Kasper gets a point. I think Raymond had 3 points. Seider had 3 points. Alex DeBrincat gets his 37th goal of the year.
Yeah.
You know, all the players who are going to be here next year and in the future, we're doing things.
Yep.
It's nice to see. Kane played his 1300th game. I wonder if we get a milestone for him. Probably not. We're still waiting on his... Yeah.
Oh, my God. Thank God. I'm sorry, Thrash. Remember my computer issue that I had where, like, the company closed down and I got, like, scam, kind of?
Yeah.
So, thankfully, I just got an email. It says the dispute regarding the following purchase has been resolved. They reviewed the evidence and provided a connection with this dispute and has determined that you are not responsible for this. So there you go. Thank God. I don't have to pay that shit.
There you go. Yeah.
That shit was scaring me, actually. So I'm very...
Shout out to Corey for letting me know. I did check out the Elliott Twitter. There it is. Axel Sandin Pelika and Michael Branson Nygaard have officially been assigned to the Grand Rapids Griffins.
Oh, nice. Are they making the playoffs or no?
Griffins, yeah.
Oh, so there you go. They'll play, obviously, right?
Yep. So I'll be watching those games.
Oh, that's sick.
Thanks, Corey. I thank you for the update there. That's
14 minutes ago. He didn't even know. Bober, he didn't know. Thrash didn't even know. Don't be mean.
I've been doing the podcast.
Yeah. You think Thrash glued to his phone?
I'm really not. I'm not one of those people.
You really even like you're like just sitting at home. You don't actually like use your phone that much.
No, I'm watching TV or something.
Well, then it's the same thing basically.
Sure, but like, yeah, you know what? I'm watching South Park, waiting for Red Wings news to pop up on the screen.
On the TV screen.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like you like Twitter alerts?
Bro, I'm using sarcasm.
Oh.
You said it's the same thing. No, I'm not. I don't just hang out on my phone all day, staring at my phone while something's on in the background.
Yeah. So, yeah, do you think it gets determined tonight, or you think it comes down to the last game for each team? Like, do you think Columbus wins tonight?
I want Columbus to win. Or yeah, I want Columbus to win tonight.
They play. I think they're in Philly as well, so I don't know if that matters that much, but it, I guess. Flyers have been playing better recently, so I mean, it's not like a guarantee.
Looking at the West, it's pretty much over.
You never know.
Pretty much over. Same situation, exact same situation here.
It really is, though. Yeah, they got
losing the Flames. Yeah.
I mean, think about it, dude. So Calgary needs to win both, obviously, and they just need St. Louis and Minnesota to lose their last game. That's really it. One of them, obviously. That's like interesting.
How can Minnesota miss?
If they lose their last game and Calgary wins their last two, and St. Louis
wins, I guess. Yeah,
exactly. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, so no matter what, I mean, we're gonna have some fun tonight watching the hockey.
Yeah, like the games. Sure. Yeah, because all those teams are like Minnesota, St. Louis, Calgary. They all play tonight too.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be.
I just want to point something out. I found this really interesting. Somebody asked me who my favorite streamers were, and I couldn't come up with anyone. I don't watch Twitch. I don't ever watch Twitch.
Did you really ever, like, even, like, years back?
Not really, no. There's not many that I've ever sat down and just, like, enjoyed all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been somebody who's been in, like, watching streams. It's just crazy. Like, you're my most watched streamer, by far.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, I actually do. I mean, I don't know why, but I really do spend a lot of time watching streamers. I mean... But it just depends. Like, I mean, if there's a lot of, like, good hockey games, then I'd rather watch that, obviously, than a Twitch stream.
I'll watch sports over any stream.
Of course.
But, like, even YouTube. I watch a lot more YouTube than I do over Twitch.
Yeah, that's funny. See, I really do not watch YouTube that much. I really don't. Like, if I'm watching YouTube, it's, like, when I'm, like, about to go to sleep, really. Which is interesting.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, like, if I'm in my room, like, if I'm grinding out games or something, YouTube, always YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's funny. If I'm, like, editing a video or something, I'll put a stream on, for sure.
I don't even know who I would watch if I were to go to Twitch.
That's the thing, like, yeah. Like, is there any, like, games that you like or something, like watching at least, and then I don't know, look for a streamer in that category or something, or
like if I go to follow it.
Yeah, like how many people are live that you follow? I'm curious.
You, Sleeves, and Kiboga.
That's it. 3 people.
Yep.
That's crazy. You follow nobody. If I go to mine,
I don't watch. I do not use the website really at all.
Just you stream. That's basically it, right?
Yeah, I stream more than I watch, I would say, and I don't watch anything, so...
Yeah, I've, like, literally...
I don't stream at all anymore, either.
Because you don't like the game.
Yeah, I don't like the game.
That's really what it is. It's not like... I don't know, you don't like streaming as much as, like, YouTube anyway, right? But...
I mean, I just make so much more money on YouTube.
So it's just not...
That sounds bad.
No, it's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just reality, right? I mean...
Like, since it's my job, like, it just makes more sense for me to spend more time on YouTube.
Exactly. Like, it's not like it's a waste of time, but, like, you could be using your time better, right? In theory. Like, instead of, you're not gonna stream 5 hours a day, right? Obviously.
Sauce is saying Jinky.
And it gets banned.
Who the fuck is Jinky?
I don't know what's happening anymore. But
yeah, like...
So you think Calgary has no shot, or what?
I think... Here's the thing. If Calgary makes it, I'd be kind of... I didn't think that they'd be in this spot.
Right.
I would like to see them in. You know, get another Canadian team in there, but I mean, I don't know, man.
Isn't it just crazy that there's 2 teams in the West with 90 and 92 points and they're not even in a playoff spot, and then you have Montreal in at 89. Even the Devils are in at 89.
You know what's crazy too, man? I'm just saying, Detroit had 90 last year and didn't make it.
Yep.
So
then that might happen again. Well, think about it. Like, it's so crazy, though, because if Montreal obviously loses their last game and then Columbus wins out 89, that's all it took to get in. That's crazy. That's such a low amount. I'm sorry. It really is.
All, like, I would say, like, about a month ago, we were saying it's probably going to be closer to, like, 92, 93.
Yeah. I mean, that just shows you how dreadful the East really was. Like, wild card race.
March was the worst month for fucking every team. It was crazy.
It's so funny, because if you look at all, like, the last 10s, majority of teams are doing pretty, like, bad. Detroit's been actually pretty good, funny enough. Like, they're 5-4-1. They've been average at least.
The Detroit Red Wings look so good at times and then just abysmal sometimes. I'm assuming Justin Hull is the issue. No.
He doesn't help,
He doesn't play enough to really be that much of an issue, I don't think.
Having on a 6-game win streak? No, I'm talking about the teams that aren't in a playoff spot over it. But can you?
Let me see. I'm gonna pull up Justin Hall here and let's take a look at his stats. All right.
Can we talk
Justin Hall
about?
plays an average of 14 minutes a night.
Okay,
Like
that's not changing anything.
He's not doing anything. Like he plays an average of 14 minutes a night. I mean, he was at +8 last year. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
what?
wild. Can we talk about Buffalo fumbling their draft positioning again? I mean, it doesn't even matter with them. Like, it's not like they're a team that's like desperately in need of a first overall pick. They just got to figure it out with the guys they have. You know, like they're gonna get a top 10 pick again. Like they're still gonna get a pretty decent player. Like it's.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I say it every week, but I feel so bad for well, every fucking fan base at this point. The Sabres though, Sabres fans.
Yeah, it's just so rough. Because I mean, it's like, it's one thing that they don't win like in the playoffs or win a cup. I mean, they can't even make the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like it's not that hard to make the playoffs. I mean, I know I shouldn't be saying that because also the Red Wings haven't made it in a while, but.
Well, yeah, but so actually, it was really funny. Sportsnet put out an article yesterday about the Red Wings.
What'd they say?
About how Detroit really struggles to develop their prospects.
See, I don't agree with that though.
Yeah, they were saying that the only players on the roster were first round picks by Steve Yzerman that were prospects on the team, just ignoring Albert Johansson and Elmer Soderblom.
Kasper,
and
right?
Berggren. Marco Kasper's a first round pick.
Oh, he is, right? Okay.
Yeah, but like,
yeah,
I thought they're like, yeah, they really struggle to develop their prospects, and that's what's leading to all the issues.
Yeah, see, I definitely don't think that's the issue. I think it's
the
more the guys that they're trying to insulate with that young core that are not enough, I would say.
Like, Seider, Raymond, and Kasper, they're the issue. They should be better.
I heard, it's funny, I saw a Red Wings fan complaining about Raymond, though, recently. Like, saying that, like, he kind of, like, fell off in the last 10 to 15 games. I don't know, is that true?
He struggled after, him and Larkin both really struggled after...
Four Nations.
Four Nations, yeah.
Yeah, and Larkin. I saw like people saying, "Oh, like Larkin, like he needs to be a lot better." You agree or no?
Yeah, he like absolutely. They both struggled after Four Nations.
And
100%.
I mean, those are your best forwards essentially, right? Well, I guess the Brinkat maybe, right? But
yeah, I mean, but
he was good.
Like
right?
that happened though, like 100%. Like that's can't deny that.
Yzerman was drafted very, very poorly. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Corey. I don't know about that.
What? So hypothetically, we've been through this, but who would you have taken instead of Raymond?
He went what overall?
4th.
Let me look at the draft. That was 21. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. 21 NHL draft. Because that was like the Stutzler draft, Laugh, right? Or no?
All right, no, it was 2020.
2020.
Simon Edmondson was at 6.
Okay. Yep. Let me see.
Who would you have taken instead of Lucas Raymond at 4?
Yeah, I mean, no one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not taking Dries. I mean, Sanderson maybe, but you don't need more D-man.
Sure. But you didn't. But so you took Mort Seider the year before that. Who are you taking instead of Seider the year before that? In 2019.
Yeah, I mean, let me double check again. 19.
Anyone? I mean, maybe Matt Boldy who went 12th.
Yeah. I mean, you're not taking Cousins, Zegras. Like, I mean, come on.
All right, 21. No. Edvinson. Who are we taking? Who went after Edvinson? Who are you taking? We'll say in the next 5-6 picks.
When did he go around, Edvinson?
First.
It was the
6
first,
overall.
right? He was 6th overall.
Yep.
I didn't realize that. I don't know why I thought he was like a 2nd round pick, low-key.
I think Aljo was, or was he a 4th round pick? I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Gunther or Genther. Whatever.
Yeah, Gunther, maybe William Eklund, but again, is Simon Edmondson a terrible pick there?
Eklund, I don't really like that much. I think he's good, but whatever. Edmondson, I think is really good because obviously, like, I mean, his size 6'6". I mean, and how many? I mean, every Swedish defenseman seems like they're good, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there.
Yeah, so.
And then the year after that was Marco Kasper, and at this point, I'm willing to see what happens with Marco Kasper.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
The way he's playing.
I don't think you can say it's been really, or it's been very, very poorly that he's drafted. I don't agree with that. You know, like,
that's... Went through the WWE heavyweight champion, yes. Eisman should have drafted him.
Was, funny, speaking of Gunther, he was actually at the Devils game against the Penguins the other day. Like, they had him on during the intermission. Like, it was funny. And he had, like, his title with him. I don't know what's going on.
That's funny, yeah. I don't know. I just, when it comes to the drafting of that, and then you have Buchelnikov in the KHL, who's going to be coming over, ASP and MBN.
Yeah.
Sebastian Kosa. Trey Augustine, 2nd round pick. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's doing.
And you can't really tell on all these guys. I mean, especially when they're in like their early 20s, like you can't yet tell, like, you know, where these guys are going to end up going, you know, in terms of their careers. So, I mean, you gotta wait and see it play out. But I think they've done pretty well drafting wise.
I think so. I think drafting is the least of their issues, personally.
I agree. You got to, you know, make better trades and better signings.
Yep.
That's really what it is, I think, to be honest. I mean, Wallman trade, awful, right?
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Right? Like
Also, Albert Johansson and Elmer Soderblom were both from the same draft as Moritz Seider, all three of them in the NHL. Let's go.
Yep, see? Okay, then Corey says Matthew Nyes drafted in the second round, the Evanson draft. Okay, but no one's taking Nyes in the first round, top 10. That's just not happening. Like, I hate when the whole, like, oh, you could have got him. Yeah, Jesper Bratt, 6th round pick. Oh, I guess so every team's an idiot. I mean...
Every team, including the Devils, who passed on him 5 times.
They're an idiot. Like, the Leafs, they probably passed on Nyes, right? Unless they didn't have their first. I don't know if they did, but, like, I don't agree with that. I just don't. Boucher was taken, top 10. Okay, yeah, but that everyone knew that was off the board. That was an idiot pick. No one said Ottawa was smart for making that pick. Like, it's true, though. It's true. Patrick Hornquist, last pick. Exactly. You know, you never know. So off the board is on the table. Okay, yes, but, I mean, I don't know. Come on. I don't know about Boucher. That's a good comparable, to be fair.
I'm curious to see what happens this upcoming season with the young players for Detroit. Like, does Nate Danielson make a push?
Yep.
Does MBN or ASP make the team? I gotta assume ASP is at least going to be.
Yeah, you know what's so funny too,
right?
Thrash? Because I know you keep saying it too. That like I keep seeing all these like Red Wings fans on Twitter saying like this is like the off season. This is it. Like this has to be it for Steve Yzerman. Like it's everyone keeps saying it. Like what you keep telling me as well. Like everyone says like this is kind of like it for him. Not like he's gonna get fired, but like this is like
no, he won't get fired. But people will just be
they'll probably be checked out on him if they're not good next year. Essentially.
Yeah, probably. I think this is the off season, and like this is when, as a Wings fan, we have money coming off. We have people that we can buy out, and it's not going to hurt us long term.
Yeah.
There's, I think this is when he needs to make that push.
Who would you buy out?
After back-to-back years of missing out in the playoffs by like
couple
within
points.
3 points each year, like it's gonna be tough.
Petrie, he's a free agent, right? I think.
I think he has 1 more year left.
Jesus.
Let me look.
That's wild.
He didn't. I don't think he didn't sign Petrie to that contract.
No, that I know.
No, he's a free agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Man, I don't know. I think Detroit needs to sign him though. Re-sign him, bring him back, because like, how else will we know that his dad played for the Detroit Tigers?
Exactly. Is Hall a free agent or no?
Justin Hall has 1 more year left, but I think he's being bought out.
How much does he make?
3.4.
That's like insane, by the way. It was a 3x3 or 3x4.
Honestly, I don't remember. 1 sec, I'll pull it up. Shout out to Puckpedia.
Yep.
3-year deal, yeah.
Okay, so it's 3x3.
And then
it's not a good sign when like people, I remember when that contract got signed, everyone was laughing. It's not,
oh yeah, no, it's terrible.
That's not a good sign,
With that being said, I think the Ben Sherratt contract actually aged better than
he's actually been pretty good. I feel like
he's been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say he's worth the 4.75.
No,
he's not.
Well,
No, he's not. Yeah, he was never gonna live up to that contract. But it's not nearly as bad of a deal than it was when he first signed it.
Right. Yeah.
Still bad. Like, I'm not gonna defend that.
I mean, he's making quite a bit for sure.
Yeah. But at the same time, he's making quite a bit, and we still have a ton of cap space. So
it's not like he's the reason you can't get players, right?
Exactly. It's just Yzerman's unwillingness to pay the prices.
Well, he's gonna start paying now.
Again, MBN was the price for Brendan Carlo.
Yeah, and that's just foolish. I'm sorry.
He's not doing that.
Yeah, it's like for what? Again, like because you get Carlo, you trade and you don't even make the playoffs.
Exactly. Was Brendan Carlo going to be the one that brought Detroit to the playoffs?
No.
Probably not.
No, definitely not. Hall's a good bottom pair guy who provided a decent amount of offense, but then he tried to be this top pair shutdown guy. It didn't work at all.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Watching him, you know what? The one thing I will say, when watching Justin Hall play, I get so frustrated because he's just not where he should be. Like, every time. And then, you know what? I'm not going to lie, though. He played a little bit with Simon Edvinsson, and they looked good together.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, some defensemen can actually look pretty good with certain players, and just, like, depending on, like, their competition they play against, too. Really, I mean, that's...
Literally, though. I mean, a lot of people were on Seider for
that he sucks, right? But he's playing literally the best players. Like, he's the hardest minutes.
Literally not hardest minutes in the NHL. And I'm not going to lie, I'm sorry, but he's still pretty fucking good at what he's doing.
I mean, yeah, it's not like he's getting, like... embarrassed out there, right?
He's got 11 points. It's not like he has 11 points all season. Well, minus 47.
Yeah.
Fucking, like he's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's not a big deal at all.
and when him and Edmonton were playing together, because there was a stretch where they were like on the same team or on the same line.
Yep.
They were at the top of the league for defensive together.
Yeah.
Like the defensive minutes. So I don't know, man.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, 43 points on the season, so he's had a better year this year than those last couple.
There you go. So he's improving still. What is he, 22, 3?
He's 23.
23, yeah.
23.
Yeah, I mean, he's like entering his prime, really.
He just turned 23, though.
Yeah.
Last week.
Makes sense. We gotta do like a playoff like podcast before the playoffs start.
Yeah, we can do like an extra episode this week if you
Yeah,
want.
because it starts on Saturday, so I mean, obviously we're not gonna start doing predictions on Monday. It wouldn't make any sense when all these.
Yeah,
games
we
have been
can
played.
if you want on Thursday we can put it together because we should know by.
I would
Thursday.
think by Thursday we know, right? Well, let me just double.
We can do
check.
that if you want.
Like what's going on.
Do like an extra, like a smaller episode of just us talking about the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I'm down. Thursday, it could matter because Columbus plays the Islanders.
All right, well, we'll see when it comes.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, Friday maybe if we have to.
So coming off the books for the Red Wings, just one more thing to talk about. Alex Lyon gone, William Lagesson gone, Jeff Petrie gone, Tyler Mott gone, Berggren's probably getting traded. Elmer Soderblom needs to
I
contract.
saw Wings
Craig
fans
Smith
don't like
gone.
Berggren. What happened to him? I thought you liked him.
No, it's not that we don't like him.
Oh.
He's a player that needs to be playing in your top 6.
Oh, okay.
Right? He's not a checker.
So he's like bad defensively, you'd say.
He's not great, no,
Yeah.
but he's been playing with like Tyler Mott and Michael Rasmussen, and he's a playmaker.
Yeah, that's not.
So
that's not gonna,
he's setting up Tyler Mott to get
to not do anything. Yeah.
Whereas he was on the first line last night with Larkin and Raymond, and he had 2 points, including a goal.
Right. So I mean,
I when I saw him on the first line, my first initial reaction was they're showcasing him to move him because he's an RFA, and yeah.
yeah.
The rumor was he was going to get traded last year, and it never happened.
So you think this offseason for sure?
Well, he wanted out. Like, he wanted out.
He did, right? Yeah. So I did
Yeah.
see that as well.
So.
Do you think the Habs make
Then,
it? I do. I think.
Tarasenko starting July 1st, Tarasenko has a 8-team no trade clause, but this year he had a full no move.
That's crazy. He had a full no move.
So he'll probably. I'm not gonna lie. He'll probably.
Yeah, I saw Wings fans.
He'll be
like
shipped
him.
off to Anaheim or something.
Yeah, I know a lot of Red Wings fans didn't like him that much this season.
He was just so disappointing, man.
Right.
It's not that he didn't he only had 32 points. He had 11 goals.
Yeah, this is a guy that used to be like a 40-goal scorer.
But like, he had the chances is the problem. Like
Really?
he's in front of the net wide open and he just sails it wide over and over.
Huh. So he just watched.
Speaking of sailing it wide, big shout out to JT Comfer the other night for sealing the Detroit Red Wings season by missing a literal wide open net with no goalie in front of it. And yeah.
Yeah, that's where I just think guys have been kind of messed up though a little bit, like signings like that, you know, and like who's the other guy, the other center you guys signed? He's been hurt.
Andrew Kopp.
Yeah, like those two signings kind of like set you back, I think, a little bit.
Yes and no. I agree. Yes, and I also feel like if it wasn't for them, what the fuck would we be doing?
But maybe you'd have other guys. You know what I mean?
Who though? Who would?
I'd rather be playing like young like prospects than them at that point.
Which is where Casper is now on the second line.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine you had Casper the whole time. Well, I mean,
Well, Casper's been on the team the whole time.
that's the thing, yeah, and he's obviously still very young, right? So
yeah, but like, so Kopp.
Who's better, Kopp or
had-
Comfer?
I mean, Kopp last year had 48 points. It's really
That's actually not too bad.
52 the year before that.
Who's better of the two?
Oh, sorry, that was Comfer I'm looking at. So sorry. I'll pull up Kopp. My bad. Yeah, Kopp. Offensively, much worse.
Yeah.
42 points, 33 points, and then this year he had 23 and 56.
So yeah, getting worse. It looks like.
But he was, like, yeah. I mean, not great. I'm not defending.
You're not gonna defend Andrew Kopp,
Yeah,
right?
no. Yeah. But same with JT Comfer though. Like, he was a real disappointment.
Yeah.
But at the same time, set his goal like record last year. He had the most goals in the season for
Yeah.
himself.
So I mean,
So
just
I don't know.
Yeah. It's,
Like I can't fault Eisman for trying to get them, but they definitely weren't.
just
Like,
felt
he wanted Trocheck, right? Like, he wanted Trocheck.
Yeah, that would have been way better. That would have been way better.
But opted to go to New York. Top
Yeah.
was there. You know, so.
Like you guys might have made like the playoffs one of these 2 years if you had Trocheck instead. Like actually, I think at least.
Tarasenko and Kane today would have been like Oates and Hull. Dude, Kane has been so good though.
Yeah, he actually has been.
He's been so good for somebody who's like 97 years old and playing with one hip. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
He actually has been really good.
Though. Yeah, you gotta bring him back, I think, at this point, right?
I don't think he wants to go anywhere. Like, he had his 1300th game last night.
Yeah.
And
did like a ceremony.
Not necessarily a ceremony, but like they had all the kids out there.
Yeah.
Like his son and then I think the Brickett's son met him in the tunnel, and they're both wearing Red Wings jerseys. And yeah, he looks so happy and everything. I don't know. I mean, he could leave if he wants to go for a cup, but like
he already has his cups though. That's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, does he really need it? Like, they're like competitive, at least Detroit. It's not like they're brutal.
Yeah. Yes.
More to Detroit, right?
That's the plan. Yeah. Definitely. That is what we are expecting. Yeah.
That's what we're.
I don't see it going any other way. I wanted Detroit on an 8x8, and
8x8. 8. Here's the best part. As a free agent, you can't even sign 8-year deals.
No, he'll get traded at the draft for a 7th.
Yeah, I'm sure Toronto's gonna trade him to Detroit. I'm sure. His rights. They would really like to trade him in division. I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm really sure.
Taves to the Wings. There was a rumor about that. Yeah,
that's funny. He's coming back apparently next year.
Apparently, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Winnipeg, maybe, right? Because I think that's where he's from.
Yeah, maybe.
So that'd be kind of funny.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. At the end of the day, the Wings out of the playoffs, and it looks like Montreal has a really good shot at making it. And we'll do a separate episode.
For sure. We should do our predictions. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Why not? We do that every year, right?
We do. We really do. So, I mean, why not? And so do you think we're going to get a playoff event, though? Like, really, or no?
I think there has to be.
But like, I feel like it has to start this week, right? Like, it just wouldn't make...
I think... So, here's my idea. Instead of a regular Stanley Cup playoff event, just do fantasy cards.
Just straight up.
They start at, hypothetically, 88 overall. 87 overall, which is going to suck at first. But if you get, say, hypothetical, somebody who gets one, we'll say Mitch Marner. Just a random card.
Yeah.
And if he can get 12 goals throughout the playoffs, you get a 99.
That's a lot of goals.
They're not going to make it...
Well, they have to be big-name players, though.
Yeah,
obviously, right? Like,
yeah. Bro, if the Wings made the playoffs and they're like, yeah, you're getting a new fantasy card, enjoy your Tyler Mott. Bro, yeah. I'm breaking something.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Or if the Devils, they give, like, I don't know, Tatar or something. I'll be pissed.
Do the wing cards? I don't want to do them anymore like that because they have made them suck the last however many years. Yeah, you won that first round, baby. Congratulations. You go up to a 90 overall.
That's what they'll probably be, though, if they do that again, right? Like,
it's frustrating.
And
what's your personal opinion on the Blackhawks beating the Canadiens? Don't really care. Sorry.
He said sorry. I feel bad
I
for you,
Thrash. Follow either team or care about either team.
No, I mean, I get it. Detroit missed playoffs last year because of Philly pulling goalie tied, and this year Leafs couldn't score on Dobesh in regular despite shots 35-8.
It happens, man.
That's sports.
Detroit couldn't score on Montembeault even though they had like 35 more shots than them too.
That was their chance, Detroit. If they actually had a series,
absolutely.
If they won that game, you'd be in it.
Literally, yes.
Like, you'd actually have a serious chance.
If Detroit, hypothetically, again, obviously did not happen. Detroit wins that game. They have 85 points. Yep. Montreal only has 87. Detroit has 2 games left.
They have 1, yeah. So, I guess Columbus you'd have to still fear, right? I guess.
Yeah, but like...
But no, you'd be tied, though, in points. You'd be tied in points.
Yeah, we would still be talking about it.
And you'd actually be ahead of them, because you have more regulation.
We would be ahead of Columbus, yep.
That's crazy.
Hell, if that high stick didn't happen at the Stadium Series game, Detroit would have gotten a point in regular... Right? We could go back and do it a million times, though.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, if that goal against Ottawa would have counted with 0.1 second on the clock, they would have had, you know.
No, you're right. Probably Nikar.
There's a million things that we could do.
Andrew.
Last year, hey, remember that time when Detroit was winning like 5-1 the San Jose Sharks and then lost? Yeah. Oh, they would have made the playoffs if that didn't happen. We could do that over and over.
Yeah. 145 times in history, someone scored 11 plus goals in a playoff season. So not a lot, I feel like.
That's not unthinkable.
It's not unthinkable, no, but
one sec. We can let's pull up initial playoff stats 2024 and see who scored how many goals. All right.
Let's see it.
All right. So if we were to do something like this, okay. Why did they come up like this? Jesus. All right. I'm not gonna be able to follow that. There we go. No. What happened to this?
What are you on?
Why is it just a list? I'm on Hockey Reference and like it's not coming up as like a list of
really?
stats.
That's strange.
There we go. I got it. Okay. We'll go goals. So Zach Hyman had 16.
Well, yeah, that
Carter
was...
Verhaeghe had 11.
Yeah.
Draisaitl had 10. Johnston had 10. Reinhardt had 10.
So, yeah, it's like 10's kind of like the max for guys that make the finals, it seems like.
Nichushkin had 9. Barkov had 8. Kreider 8. Lafreniere 8. McDavid 8. Trocheck 8.
Laugh basically scored 8 goals this whole regular season.
Bro, what happened to him?
I don't know.
Tough. But yeah, looking at this, maybe you don't do 12 or whatever, but like if you want to do playoff or
Sorry,
playoff
start him at
fantasy
90.
cards, there has to be a risk
Or 91 or something.
Yeah, start him at the 91. Do that.
You know what we got to talk about? We haven't talked about Landeskog.
Yeah, great to see him back.
Like, that's crazy.
So, yeah, that's awesome for him.
He scored in the second game as well in the AHL.
Yeah, I saw that. That's amazing.
Like, he's gonna probably play game 1.
Yeah.
he really probably is, or at least at least in the series he'll play, right? I'm sure.
Oh, probably at some point.
Which is crazy. Like, he has not played a game in the NHL since 2022 in the finals. Think about that.
Laugh, more like Slav, because they both suck. Has Slav actually been bad? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say he's been kind of whatever this year. Like, he hasn't gotten better since last year, is what I'm basically saying. Like, I think Demidov's gonna be better than him, right? And that's just kind of funny, right?
I mean, even after last night, I don't know. He has 50 points this year, though.
Just kind of the same, though, again, right?
I mean, yes, he has less goals, but more more assists.
I mean,
he's a +1 versus a -19 last year.
I mean, he's only 21 as well. I mean, give him another year, I think,
and he's taking less penalties, you know.
I mean, yeah, he isn't. I mean, I guess first overall you want more, maybe, but I mean, he's not bad. I don't think he's bad.
No, you can't be upset with 50 points a year right now, anyway.
And now he's saying because he gets pushed around. I mean, okay.
Well, he's 6'3", 225. Maybe he should just not move.
Yep, exactly.
Bro, I weigh more than that fucker. God damn it.
95 overall, and they go up 1 per victory round. Oh, per round victory. I mean,
the thing is they haven't wanted to do that the last few years. They stopped. They've been doing round 1, you win a round or you win a game, you go up by a few, but you're like a 92 overall, and the cards aren't good enough to be on anyone's teams.
What if they're gonna do that? Like, what they should at least do is like the cards from round 1. Those players should still be able to get upgraded each win they get in this future rounds, right?
Yeah. So like hypothetical, you get an Edmonton Oiler and they started in 90. Yep. They go to a 94 if they make the
second
round 1. Second round, and then they go up another +1 for winning round 2, +1 for round 3, +1 for round 4.
I think if you win the cup, every
99.
card should be 99. Yep, don't care. Yep. There's no reason why they shouldn't be. Like, I don't understand why.
Multiple could put up 50 playing with Caulfield and Suzuki. Bro, I don't know, man. I heard a lot of flack about Caulfield.
Really? What have you heard?
People are upset that he's not better than DeBrincat.
Here we go. You want to start drama?
I'm not even joking though. There was a comparison. They're both really small. They both put up a lot of goals, but this is why Caulfield is going to be better than DeBrincat.
That is funny. Okay? They are very similar players. Like, they're comparable.
Extremely similar players. Yeah. They're the same player.
Like, literally, they're like the same height, right? They're both 5'7", I think, right?
Yeah, they're both. Yeah, I think so.
Which is funny.
No, they're both. Yeah, they're both that goal scorer. But
yeah,
I mean, the one thing I will say about DeBrincat that I like more than Caulfield is the fact that DeBrincat. No, DeBrincat's 5'8" according to his hockey. Yeah, so there it is, man. He's that better. 1 inch is a big difference. Reek, you would know. But
okay.
What you're? Oh no, because of your height.
Anyway, but yeah, NHL 19 they did that. I'm pretty sure where they got to 99 overalls, all the cards.
Yeah, but that was 6 years ago.
I mean, yeah, that is so long ago now, which is crazy. But
that's crazy, eh? Caulfield has 69 points in 81 games. DeBrincat with 68 points in 80 games. Damn. Caulfield has 37 goals. DeBrincat with 37 goals.
Same player.
Bro, they're the same player.
They're literally the same player. That's too funny.
That's awesome. Hey, the Habs got a young Cole Caulfield. That's great. He's 5 years younger than DeBrincat, so like you're set. Oh, 3. Okay, well, 3 years.
So there you
go. 2 years and a month.
That's actually too funny. Do y'all know Stone Cold? I mean, I think we know Stone Cold, yeah.
Yeah, obviously, man. Like, who do you think we are?
Even if we don't like wrestling, I think everyone probably knows who that is, right?
Wait, wrestling?
Here he goes.
Stone Cold Samuel Adams.
Who?
All right, we're going off the rails again, Reek.
That's good though. That's the best time of the podcast, I'd say.
Any questions, guys? We can answer anything if you guys are curious. We had a little tangent today, but
You got it.
do you think team builders come out today? Last final thought. Do you think we get team builders?
No, I don't.
No.
I personally don't. I don't know, what are we even gonna get?
Last week was nothing, so
Well, what do you mean nothing? What did we actually get? I forget.
nothing.
What do you mean? There was content. Think about it. Last week there was 5-day content.
Yeah, but like, what came out on Tuesday, Reek?
I don't know. Were the game breakers?
Go ahead, Reek. Tell me what came out on Tuesday.
I don't know. How can I know?
You can't remember.
Yeah, I can't.
That's how good it was.
I'm trying to think.
We had the Gretzky card.
Oh yeah, the milestones, right?
The Ovi stuff, like the Mike Green and the Gordie Howe and that,
Yeah.
and then the packs of plenty objectives.
That's unreal. Okay, this guy said, "Do you know Stone Cold, the streamer?" I don't know who that is. No, I don't.
I would love to see Steve Austin be a streamer.
That'd be fun. Yeah, no, that would be actually really fun to watch.
That would be awesome. Raymond or Brett, who would you take in a fantasy draft? Depends on how long the fantasy draft is. Just being straight up.
So what do you mean by that? Like, what would change?
If it's like a keeper draft where you're gonna have someone for the next like 4 or 5 years.
So you'd rather have Raymond?
I would rather have Raymond only for the fact that like we don't know what his ceiling is, and he's younger.
Yeah, Brad's ceiling is kind of like this is probably like peak right now for Brad. I'm assuming this season.
I like Brad. I do. He's a great player, but Raymond could end up being more.
He could. Yeah, no, it's possible. I don't think that's unfair
You know what
to
I
say. Definitely, he's obviously
If it's a 1 year thing, I say probably Brad.
because he's proven more. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. But if you're looking at like, I think Raymond's a better goal scorer.
I would definitely say that. Yeah, no question. Yeah.
If you're looking at a keeper draft where you're gonna have him for 3-4 years, I would go Raymond.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Yeah, you excited for weekly moments?
bro. And they nerf those packs.
Looks, I'll go Brad. What?
Sets. Oh god, probably yeah, because it was packs.
Wait, so is that like what they do now? Every like they alternate?
No, but like they probably will.
Yeah, it's annoying. That one I don't even bother with. The sets, I do not care.
No, like bro,
It's for
I
86
hate how
plus.
much time we have to spend in the menus.
Oh my god, yeah, and it's like it's funny they released objectives for you literally to spend even more time in the menus.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Oh, so we aren't talking.
Somebody
about
said that
Steve
they
Austin.
timed how long it took for them to make a hologram icon. It was like 16 minutes.
That's like not bad though, Loki.
What do you mean?
I thought it'd be longer. Is that crazy?
To make one card?
It's not too bad though. What? That's true.
Okay.
Packs,
Alright.
packs, sets. Shower. Thrash would like that.
Yeah, why not?
That's awful. Although you have to sit through all that stupid shit. Can't. No, you should really skip the animation. That's just really the bottom line, right? Like
I said it before. I'll say it again. It was in the build that we had when we first had the game.
this year.
Yep.
I don't even remember that.
I even sent you something on Twitter. I was like, "Oh my god, you can skip it!" I was so excited about it, and then
Like, why would they? So clearly, it can happen. Like they could have.
no, it can happen, and it was in the game.
Yeah.
And that was when Chris Pronger had a card.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I'll go back and I'll find it because I sent it to you on Twitter.
I don't even remember that at all. Hello, I'm so weak.
It's a long time. Obviously, it was almost a year ago now, but
I mean, yeah, on Twitter, right? So that's gonna might be hard to find, Lukey.
it'll be a lot of scrolling. But I will attempt it.
Wait, I think you can can you search DMs now? Like I don't know if you can
Oh, can you? I don't know.
Well, hold on, let me
How
see.
would you do that?
No, you can't. I don't think. I don't think actually. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I can type in a certain word though.
Oh, you can. Okay. What would you even?
Ow!
What happened?
Smashed my knee on my desk.
No, don't fall again. I wonder if EA knows if they make cool cards easy to get, they'll get more people playing and spending money for the exclusive cards. Yes. I mean, you're right. It is true. Which you think it will be in week 3 team of the season? I could see it being like young guys, like young guns, like I don't know. I feel like there's no way they're not going to acknowledge guys like Lane Hudson, Celebrini. I'd be shocked.
Bang.
You found it.
Bang.
You actually found it.
Bang.
How did you find it?
I typed in icon.
Oh, well, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm stupid.
But yeah.
Send it to me. On Twitter, obviously.
Yeah, one sec.
Just like reply maybe or whatever. Stop the yapping. Just put a gameplay on the screen. Oh my god, it's always something.
You said that probably like 25 times.
Yeah,
in stream,
yeah.
So.
We're getting concerned about your wellness, your well-being. I don't know why I said that, but I would say I hope we get the Stanley Cup event this week. Like I really do.
I mean, yeah, it's time, but they also didn't do trade deadline event, so we don't know.
Yeah. Game breakers today, or is it 2 months until we see them again? Probably 2 months until we see them again. I'm going to be honest. Put the fries in the bag, Reek. Where's his tweet or message, Thrash?
I'm looking.
So you lost it.
Yeah, I did. So I typed in the word icon, and it brought up a thing.
Yeah.
I said, "Did you look at the icon sets? You can skip them." Now I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It can get a little bit confusing, Twitter. But yeah, guys, in the chat, ask any questions about hockey, HUT, anything like that. I'll answer it while Thrash is searching as well. We don't need game breakers. The game broken AF. True. We need comp seasons. True. We'll probably start getting them probably like in a month or two or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Thoughts on balls? What kind of balls?
I love balls in my mouth.
Anyway, does it clap? What's better, pancakes or waffles? I think pancakes. What do you think, Thrash?
Yeah, pancakes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate waffles, but... And then Bobert says testicles. I don't know what to say to you. Do either of you know where the servers are located for this game? I mean, generally, yeah, but not every. I don't know every single one, but
there's one in Quebec.
One in New York.
There is one in BC.
Yeah, Virginia. I'm pretty sure.
I think is there one in Minnesota?
I know there's one in Texas.
I think they added
one. There's one in California, right? For sure. Like I think Anaheim or something.
There's none out near Florida. I know that because
no, yeah, there aren't.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that I know there aren't.
Yeah, other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's one in Ohio too. I think.
Oh my god, this is crazy. So I typed in icons.
Yeah.
It's showing me tweets, or like messages that we have, but they're not in order.
Really? That's weird. What the hell?
It's like October 2nd, December 15th, February 2nd, December 1st.
That's actually really strange. 95 Titan. Oh yeah, we're probably getting that soon, right, Lukey?
Yeah, probably soon. We already know who it is, though.
Who is it?
Just Navigator.
No, my fucking enough of you. I can't. I really can't with you. You're ridiculous. Did you guys talk about Fox MSP and not other MSP trade-ins? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why there wasn't a trade-in set for him, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on because I remember we were like I mentioned was it Zach Werenski.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, he didn't have a trade-in set, and then the Fox one came out, and I was like, "Well, why did he get this, bro? I don't know."
Yeah, it is kind of strange, like how they pick and choose. You're definitely right. I don't know. That's weird. I really don't. Do you guys got a favorite card that you've used this year so far? I would say for me, it's got to be. I know it's a boring answer, but it's gonna be McDavid. I mean, team of the year, team of the season, like McDavid. He's always just so fun to use. I don't know. Maybe Ovi. Maybe the 99 Ovi too. But what do you got?
Yeah, I love that 99 Ovi who I didn't make. I don't know, man. Like I build my team using my favorite players.
Yeah.
So like I really love the Larkin XP card.
No, I still use it. It's good.
So I'll probably say him.
Yeah, no, he's a lot of fun to use.
Yeah, I give up.
You said you saw it though at one point.
I did.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it quick.
Yeah, good luck. Type in the word icon.
Just icon straight up.
That's what I typed in.
Okay. Let's see.
My problem is, so my DMs are skipping from legitimately July to January.
So what month do you think it was?
Well, when did we get the game?
I don't know. When did we get it? I really don't remember. Was it July, August? I don't remember when we got it.
Because like here's my like when I scroll up, this is what I get. I'll show you what I see. There's literally like 6 months missing.
I'm saying
there was icon sets.
I mean, I could probably find it. I mean, it's just it would take a while probably.
Cut all of this out of the podcast.
Honestly,
cut it all out.
Honestly, maybe I will.
Just cut it out and let me just like we'll talk about the Red Wings and then let me just watch this. I'm just gonna go. All right, now that we're done talking about the Detroit Red Wings, Reek, I think it's time for us to go ahead and end the pod. I appreciate everyone hanging out with us though. But Reek, thanks for doing the pod. We'll do a playoff predictions very soon.
Yep, later this week. All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening and watching.
See ya.